Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. We'll see Los Angeles facing Seattle. Tip-off goes to Seattle. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. A starting five on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Russell Westbrook out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Walton. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Love in at the 4 slot.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
So here's Westbrook. Rodman grabs the miss. Los Angeles on D. And then Rodman with the jam.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Okay. Poked away. Stolen by Westbrook. And here we go. And the dunk by Love.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And here's Love following DeMarcus Cousins' three.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Butler passes to Rodman. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Rodman's got 5 now.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And taken away by Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
Another basket here, and they have really come out of the gates fast in the first quarter, Kevin.
To stop the run. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
I mean, it's early enough that they have plenty of time to make adjustments, but their D has to improve.
And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Butler's got his first bucket in this one. Los Angeles trails by 7. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Westbrook wide open. He fires. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets...
Timeout.
And there's some entertainment value in the windmill.
A rim shaker and a wrist breaker.
Truly outrageous, guys.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Here's Los Angeles now. 6-point game. Wasted no time on that one.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Whoa! Watch out now.
Not fair. I mean, that is just not fair.
Went soaring in for the sweet flush. Beautiful.
This fella knows how to punch it in style.
Aguirre. Up again. It's good on the putback.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Wade.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punt.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Great positioning on the putback.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this. The first free throw is good. A platoon swap here for Seattle. And then for Los Angeles, Worthy comes in for Rodman. And it's Fredette in for Hardaway. Burke dishes to Pierce. Back to Burke. This one for 3. Sinks the triple. Burke's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Seattle ahead, ending the first quarter on a 12-4 run. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Seattle.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Dwayne Wade. Hill is up there with Worthy. Then it's Walton. And it's Fredette in at the point. Count it. Worthy's got his first 2 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Los Angeles trails by 9. Here's Hill, and he lays it straight in.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Worthy. McGrady comes in for Dwayne Wade. Hardaway is subbed in for Fredette. Wallace outside. Here's Pierce. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Rodman passes to Walton. Nice defense from Wallace.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Los Angeles trails by 9. McGrady kicks to Walton. Again, Los Angeles.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Here's Burke. Offline with his 3. Here's McGrady. Offensive rebound. Hill. McGrady outside. And the call will be against Ben Wallace. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. Love comes in for Walton. And it's LeBron in for Hill. Here's James. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
My, he is so adept at finishing in the low post.
Burke kicks to George. Pass to LeBron. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint. Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
It's good on the putback.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like the foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. And then for Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Love. Pierce comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Here's LeBron. Pierce wide open. He fires. LeBron kicks to Hardaway. Pierce with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like he got there.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
Cousins against Abdul-Jabbar. Aguirre. Here's Rodman. And the rejection by James. Here's Johnson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
For Los Angeles, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. He kicks to Rodman. He got it up. He got it up. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Rodman. 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Jimmy Butler is out there with Johnson. Then there's Aguirre. Then it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's foul number 2 for him. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 1.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And stolen by Love.
Oh! Talk about bringing it.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Butler against McGrady. And it's Butler missing.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And it's McGrady that time on the assist by Westbrook. McGrady's got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles. And it's Johnson penetrating. And Walton sends it back. McGrady dishes to LeBron. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Rodman, he's checked in for Walton. Hill comes in for McGrady. And it's Fredette in for Russell Westbrook. Love, no luck. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Hardaway's checked in for Hill. Now here is Hardaway. He's got 5. George against James. And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots to the line here. First one falls for him. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Los Angeles. And both free throws good for James. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Here's for 3. And James pulls it down.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to James. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. 6 on the shot clock. James wide open. Misses off the left iron. Here's Burke. Seattle missing again. Los Angeles leading by 4. LeBron kicks to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Pierce is checked in for Rodman. Worthy comes in for James. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Hardaway.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Pierce kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Seattle trails by 6. Wallace the screen. Burke. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Ellis goes in. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Paul Pierce. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Worthy dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Worthy against George. Worthy with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Unloads from 13. Wade, good. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead. Here's Pierce. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
For 3, Westbrook. And the miss. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Los Angeles leads by 6. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Worthy. D-Wade out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Walton. And it's Love in at the power forward. Out to Wallace. Outside, George. The three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles leading by 6. Chalk up 2 there. Worthy's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Los Angeles.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
George missing again.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. LeBron's checked in for Worthy. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Dwayne Wade.
Some good numbers in this one for Johnson. He's got 10 points and 4 assists.
And with the ball in his hands, he's made terrific passes, but also when he's gotten to the line, he's been consistent as well.
Yeah, I like that combination, guys. I mean, going to make your coach happy when you're getting it done in those areas, taking care of the ball, finding your teammates, and then knocking down free throws. Those are winning things.
Here's Love. Walton. It's good on the putback. Walton's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. Let's see if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Here's Westbrook. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Yeah, you know, stops have not been easy to come by for him. To me, it looks as though they've been lost defensively.
Inside, Westbrook takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. A nice shot by LeBron.
These players today, guys, without him, they may not be in the league.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has, to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Now Butler, following McGrady's three-point attempt. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Seattle calls timeout.
And, you know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments. And
Cousins kicks to Rodman. Down low. Johnson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And Johnson drops them both. Los Angeles leading by 8. Westbrook kicks to LeBron. And again, LeBron missing.
Cousins playing well. He has 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
And Cousins drops them both.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
The 3. A shot by McGrady, no good. Seattle trails by 6. McGuire. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
McGuire, the offensive rebound.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
A shot by Johnson, no good. And here is Los Angeles now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The drive by James. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Los Angeles making a switch here. Wade's checked in. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Butler from outside. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Outside, Rodman nails it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
They stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Over in the corner, Cousins. A 3-ball. Sinks it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
To tie it up. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one.